I want to start with your success journey. I know you were involved in a lot of successful companies. Talk about how you got to this point here.
Well, it started a long, long time ago. I was trained, really, when I was just a little kid by my parents. My dad was a surgeon, but he was also an entrepreneur. And he had a really interesting way to do business. He taught all of his kids that if we wanted to have any money, we had to work for it. And the best way to work for something is to figure out a problem that other people have, solve it, and have a fair exchange of value. They'll give me money, I'll give them either a service or a product. So I actually started becoming an entrepreneur throughout my whole childhood. And then when I went away to college, my sister, who was living in Seattle, decided that she didn't want to be in real estate anymore and wanted to start a business of her own and asked me if I would join her. So in 1982, we started a fashion show retail company and grew that and sold franchises and eventually sold the company. Then I had 3 in telecommunications and 2 in software and equipment to automate drug distribution processes for pharmacy.
And it's across the board because that's almost a tech, and the other one is arts, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never the idea person. Fortunately, I've always had really great business partners that I've teamed up with who are the idea people. What I learned how to do was figure out how to take complicated ideas and messaging and boil it down into something that's very, very easy to understand. My motto was always that you should imagine that your grandmother is sitting in the back of the room and she's going to need to understand what it is that you do. And so you better be able to explain it really simply. And we've done that in all of my businesses, taken what might be technically or complicated and transformed it into a really easy to understand message that shows how we could have a fair exchange of value. We solve a problem, we receive money in return.